I'll get a Quran, and I'll get deeper into this later. But in Genesis 22, sorry, in Genesis 22, uh, Abraham is tested with his son. He decides whether or not he's going to kill Isaac and end the bloodline of the Judeo-Christian bloodline. Because if Abraham had gone to the top of the mountain and done what he had planned and killed his son Isaac, it would have ended the bloodline of the Judeo-Christians, and this would be a Muslim world, because his Muslim son had been banished to the desert, and he had sent him off with his slave mother to go live in the desert. So I believe that this story, we are told it in the aspect that he went to the top of the mountain and he was going to kill his son, but he decided not to, and he God tested him, and by sparing his son, it was a test of God. But what I believe is that he had a covenant with Ishmael's mother, which is the Muslim son, the firstborn, the actual the oldest son, the firstborn, he was born of a maid instead of Sarah. So he decided not to kill Isaac so that the Judeo-Christian bloodline could reign supreme. And if he had killed Isaac at that moment, it would have left Ishmael as the only surviving heir, and Muslims would have been the supreme, and they would have been the only ones. And there would be no dispute. And I believe that's what was really going on there. I don't believe it had anything to do with God testing him and seeing if he would kill his son. I believe that it was him deciding whether or not he was going to allow that bloodline to continue, or if he was going to allow there to be a war. And at that moment is when he decided to start the war that we are in the middle of today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and search Arabic and Christians. Like, do you know what a terrorist is? What you call a terrorist is simply a descendant of Ishmael. Well, we, the Christians, are descendants of Isaac's, and we fight because of the top of the mountain. He decided not to kill his son. I'm not saying he should have killed his son. I'm just saying that's where it happened, and it wasn't a test of God. It was a test of Abraham.